Good morning, students. Let us begin the discussion of input and output statements in Module 3 of COM 101. Input statements. Input statements read information from the input device. Examples of input statements are scanf statement. This is also called as a formatted input. Formatted, F-O-R-M-A-T-T-E-D, formatted input. And the next one is to get a character, or even you can, in short, you can write it as get ch, G-E-T-C-H, get ch. And this is also used to get a character. And the general form of scanf statement is scanf control string followed by argument 1, argument 3, 2, argument 3, and so on, depending upon the number of control strings that you enclose here. The example of control string is %d. Whenever you want to read an integer number, integer data type, then we have to make use of a %d as the control string. It specifies the format of the input. That's why it is also called as format specifier. You just remember it is a format specifier. Or F-O-R-M-A-T, format specifier. And if you wanted to read an integer number, then you have to make use of a %d. If you want to read a floating point number, then you have to make use of %f. Then if you wanted to read a character, single character, you can make use of the control string %c. These control strings are used to specify the format of the input. That's why the scanf statement is categorized as formatted input. Output statements. Output statements write the information in the output device. Printf example, printf put character or put char. Let us see the general form of the printf statement. The general form of printf statement is printf control string within double quotes arg1, argument 1. If you do have any list, you can separate it with the help of the commas, argument 1, argument 2, argument 3, and so on. And so, if at all we wanted to print the integer number, then we have to make use of the control string %d. If you wanted to print a floating point number, then we have to make use of a %f. If you wanted to print a character, then we have to make use of character format specifier %c. Here you can see the difference between the input statement scanf and the output statement. Though we say the general format is scanf control string followed by arg1, printf also says printf control string argument 1. But the major difference is here you have to make use of the address operator in the scanf statements. And don't bother about what is this and all. You just remember that you have to make use of the address operator before the name of the variable in the input statement, namely scanf. Here also I made use of this address operator scanf, and I made use of this address operator before the variable gender in the scanf statement. Whereas in the printf statement, I just make use of only the name of the variable. You just remember that you just make use of only the name of the variable after the control string. Whereas in the scanf statement, you have to make use of the names of the variables along with the address operator. So we will see an example program using input output statement. As usual, include the compiler directives to include the header files standard input output.h and the console input output.h. Start the main function and open the body of the main function with the help of the flower bracket. Declare a I'm sorry, I made use of this. This is wrong. Actually, it should be asterisk mark, then followed by it declaration DECLARATION declaration, followed by it asterisk mark, followed by slash. And this is wrong. Then I have declared don't try to commit the mistakes like me. You can enter the declarations or a comment statement only with the help of the slash followed by asterisk mark followed by slash, which marks the ends and the beginning and the end of the comment statement. The next one is because of the scanf statement. As I told you, this is the control string and the variable num, this number, which is used to store the integer number. Since it is an integer variable, I made use of the control string %d, which specifies the format of the integer number. So the value is read and it is assigned in num. Now I go for a printf statement. Here also you need not use this comment statement. I made use of the comment statements which is used in C++. So I'm sorry, you rewrite the comment statement. It is wrong. I strike it out. Then printf statement new line character. This is an escape sequence. As I told you, this is an escape sequence. Escape sequence, and followed the value is num is %d, that is the control string, followed by close the quotes, comma num, terminate the statements, then get character. This is wrong. I strike out of this, get character, and come to the end of the program. Thank you, students. With this, I hope you would have understood input-output statements in the language C. You try to do the programs that I have given in the assignments using the scanf and printf statements as the way in which I have proceeded. Don't commit mistake like me, as I have done, as I have included wrong comment statements here. In that case, you will get the error messages. So try to correct it with the help of the proper comment statement sequences and then do the program. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.